Their strategy is going to be to give all of their money basically to one candidate that they pick. And this is why I said Trump would not be president in 2024 months ago. Billionaires like the Koch brothers fund a lot of political campaigns. More importantly, they donate billions to conservative think tanks. There's something you need to understand about this process. Conservative think tanks were created in the 1970s by Paul Weyrich. He co-founded the conservative think tanks the Heritage Foundation, the Free Congress Foundation, and the American Legislative Exchange Council, better known as ALEC. And he coined the term moral majority. And he did all this to fight the civil rights movement that was happening back then. But conservative think tanks were not making a lot of money in the 1990s, so they came up with a plan. And that plan was to get money from billionaires and big industry. So they started making promises to write legislation for big industry. Legislation to help deregulate business, basically. So the big industry could get away with all the things they get away with. And so the billionaires could pay less taxes. So when these billionaires and big industries started giving all this money to these conservative think tanks, they were able to push more Republicans into political seats. The reason the Koch brothers are not giving their money to Trump is because Trump has made a huge spectacle out of himself, calling far too much negative attention. Originally, I thought Ron DeSantis would possibly be the 2024. But I think otherwise now, because he is also calling a lot of attention to himself negatively. The one thing we know is they're going to want someone in office who's willing to write legislation for big industry and billionaires. The problem is anyone could do this. And most likely it's going to be someone along the same lines as these people, but they're not going to run their campaign like that. They will be far more quiet about the fascism, at least until they're president, which to me is way more dangerous. So if whoever they pick has big ties to the Evangelical Party or America First or any of these things, bad news.